Most clients are doing a 5 to 10 times return on investment, which by itself, just the investment by itself is incredible. But the amount of attention that it gets for you, your brand, and the trust and credibility it brings to your clients when they do business with you
Yeah.
has been like nothing else that I've done in my business.
Who you are and how important you are.
Yeah. So, Tony Javier, been in the business a little over 20 years now. So I started investing in real estate in high school. I actually bought a program. I know, Ron, you've been in the business a long time, but there's another gentleman that used to teach people how to buy properties with no money down, which is Carlton Sheets.
Uh,
Um,
do you know that Carlton Sheets delivered the first speech that got me to go to my first seminar to get me in real estate?
oh, really? That's amazing.
He and I became friends after that. I tell you what, he generated a lot of customers for us because he was just doing that. One, he didn't have a back end, and the company that was promoting him was out of Chicago, and obviously they didn't know what a back end meant either. But
Hmm.
uh, we had a good relationship, Carlton and I.
Yeah, yeah, I think you got a lot of people in the business. So I bought a $200 course from TV commercials, which is ironic. So I bought a $200 course, got infatuated with the business, and within about 5 months, I bought my first couple properties, which was September of 2001. So right when 9/11 hit,
Yeah.
bought my first two properties, and since then I bought over 1,000 properties using the exact same method of no money down, which is basically raising money and having people invest in your deals and paying them a nice return for the money, and grown a great business since then. And now my main business is helping people generate inbound motivated sellers with TV commercials, which has been something that's changed the game for me over the last 11 years. I started 11 years ago with TV commercials. It's actually kind of an interesting story. Back, let's see, 12 years ago, I met a gentleman at a networking event, and he invited me to a poker game. We became friends, and he said, "Hey, I know this guy that is having a poker game." And so I was like, "Cool, I'll come. I love poker." So we go down in this guy's basement, and I see these two guys, and I'm like, I recognize them from TV. I'm like, those guys are on TV. And so I purposely sat next to one of them because I had this whole celebrity factor thing in my head. It was just a guy doing local TV commercials. And I said, what tell me about TV. Like, is it like, I see you all the time? And I just thought it was like a branding thing. People think TV is just branding. And he's like, I'm doing millions of dollars a year of business, and all I do is TV commercials. He's like, people call me directly. Other people that I don't know see my TV commercials and tell other people about me. He's like, people trust you. He's just telling me about, everything about TV. And I said, oh, that's cool. And I started drilling him with questions. And he said, you know what? Talk to my media guy, Drew. He's the one that helped me get on TV. So I called Drew Monday morning and I said, hey, Drew, I heard you're the TV guy. He's like, yeah, let me, I think I know what your business is. It's buying houses. Let me go to the stations. I'll negotiate some rates for you. I'll bring them to you. And if you like it, we can do a commercial for you. I'm like, okay. So it comes back to me and he's like, for $3,000 a month, I can get you hundreds of commercials. It was like 300 or 400 commercials a month for $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I think I'd maybe just stopped phone book, but I think I'd maybe been paying like $500 a month for phone book. So a little bit more expensive than phone book,
Yeah.
but way more reach, right?
Yeah.
And so the first month I spent $3,000 and made $35,000. And 11 years later, it's still my number one lead channel. It's the most consistent, and I get anywhere from a 5 times return to a 12 times return on investment. And so a few years ago, after many years of people saying, why don't you show other people what you're doing? Finally, I said, you know what? I know what scripts work. I know what shows work. We've tweaked and tested a bunch of stuff over, at that time, it was about 8 years we had data. And instead of just showing people what I was doing, I went to my media guy, Drew, and I said, hey, will you do the same for clients that I find if I can show them everything that I've done and show them my systems? And so we partnered up on this. And so we now license spots throughout the country. And we have over 100 real estate investors running TV commercials with us. And they're getting similar results where they're getting immediate results in the first 30 days, and doing anywhere from, most clients are doing a 5 to 10 times return on investment, which by itself, just the investment by itself, is incredible. But the amount of attention that it gets for you, your brand, and the trust and credibility it brings to your clients when they do business with you has been like nothing else that I've done in my business.
So are these 60-second commercials?
They are 30-second commercials.
30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah.